Do you want to know how to turn video assets into high converting ads in just a few minutes? Well, today's video is just for you. If you don't know me, welcome. My name is Adriana. I run the Pinterest marketing agency Kordial Media, where we offer do-it-for-you services and do-it-with-you services to help e-commerce, Shopify businesses, and content creators drive profitable sales and traffic from Pinterest. Today's video is all about how to create high converting ads in really a fraction of the time that it's taking you right now. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button and to hit the bell to be notified every single time I post a new video here on the Kordial Media YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. Step number one is to do market research. You want to make sure that you know what kind of ads are being created out there from other competitors. You want to check out their Facebook ad library. You want to check out their Pinterest accounts and see if they have ads on there. You really want to have a full picture of what your competitors are creating and publishing and using for ads so that you can maybe take their top performing or do some sort of analysis on what seems to be working for those accounts so that you're able to take those learnings and apply them to your own content when you come to produce high converting scripts and ads and assets and the whole thing. Another way I like to do a lot of market analysis to see what my competitors are doing out there is by just asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT can give you an in-depth market analysis on what kind of ads are performing better for your competitors so that once again you can take those learnings and apply it to your own content. Step number two is to come up with content pillars for every step of your buyer's funnel. So at the top of the funnel, for the people who don't know anything about your product, what kind of content pillar would be a good fit for them? Is it fun skits? Is it maybe UGC? Is it educational content? Whatever the case may be for your top of funnel audience, you want to make sure you write down that pillar and that you keep that pillar in mind when you come to create content for your top of funnel audience, the people who have never heard of you. The next step in the funnel that you need content for via ads or even organic is the middle of the funnel. These are the people who know about you, but they don't quite trust you yet or know enough about your brand to go ahead and become a purchaser. Middle of the funnel content does really well in forms of case studies, educational content, testimonials, client spotlights, customer spotlights. Those are the types of content pillars that perform well via ads and via organic for the people who know you but don't quite trust you just yet and need a little bit more nurturing before they take that next step and buy. The last step of the funnel that you need to create content for or ads for is the bottom of funnel, the people you're going to retarget, the people who have already purchased, the people who are about to purchase. Those guys, what gets them converting is really sharing a specific offer just for them, maybe a discount code, maybe a flash sale, something of that sort, and of course reinforcing that with a client testimonial or case study as well. Once you have all your content pillars filled out, you need to plan a shoot. You need to get all your assets that will allow you to form these types of content, these types for your ads or for your organic channels. And so planning out a shoot where you're going to be making sure that you're going to be hitting every content pillar for the month at least will help you get to the next step in creating high converting ads in a fraction of the time. Step number three is to go ahead and add all that content to a Google Drive. That way you have all of your raw assets put together. You can even add in any UGC content that you have for your brand in that drive. Just gather all the assets that you have, and then you want to feed it to a tool that will allow you to sort through the content in really a fraction of the time. The tool that we like to use is called RECHARM. RECHARM has a couple of different services where they literally will go and organize all of your content library for you in about less than 24 hours. So you can go in and start to pick and choose based on the types of clips and how they organize your content, what kind of edits you're going to be making, what kind of ads you're going to be making, and what kind of content you're going to be making for your organic socials. The thing that I love about RECHARM is that it takes the sifting through the assets and the content time from hours and hours and hours to just a couple minutes. You can go in and just by their labeling, identify the clips that your editor is going to need or that you're going to need to create your next ad or next piece of content. And that way it makes video editing saving also a fraction of the time that it used to be, just because you're eliminating the sifting of content part of the whole process. I'm going to share a little demo of RECHARM now so you can take a look at what the tool actually looks like. Okay, once you sign up with RECHARM, you get a 14-day free trial and you are able to hand them over your custom Google Drive link or a Dropbox link. And what they do is that they manually, pair with their AI, reorganize everything for you. So we did this for one of our clients and they took all of the clips and just labeled it basically. You got all the clips here. You've got creators, if there were any. You've got 3D animation clips that they've organized, and they just split it all up in a few seconds. This clip is 5, this clip is 4 seconds. They'll switch out the B-roll. They'll show you the B-roll, any CTA clips they organize, any demo clips, any hooks. So it really makes things really easy when you come to organize and edit. Because if, let's say, you're going to follow our script, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, you want to start by, for example, with the hook. So you can go into the hook section and download one of the hooks. And then you want to talk about the problem that the client your customer might be facing, or any product benefits. You can just download that real fast. And then you can go into the testimonials section and then add that into your video. And then lastly, you can add a CTA and then you'll be good to go. So that's how easy RECHARM makes organizing content. But let me know if you have any questions about. Once you have your asset library all good to go and everything sorted and organized, step number 4 is to go ahead and start editing those actual videos. There's a format that we like to use for our clients when we come to edit, and it goes as follows. First, we like to edit with a hook. There has to be a hook in the first 3 seconds, whether it's a visual hook or a verbal hook. Whatever the hook is, you want to go ahead and start your ad with a hook. Then you want to go into the meat, something like the benefits of your product. Why would somebody buy from you? Really identifying those pain points that your customer has can help that potential customer get to the next level and purchase. Once you identify the benefit, you identify the pain points within your video, the next part of the high converting ad or piece of content is to share some client testimonials, some customer reviews. This is what gives you social proof or legitimacy to instill trust in whoever's going to buy your product and get them more interested in buying your product. And lastly, you want to end your ad with a call to action. That is how you create a high converting script or format for editing for any ad or any piece of content that you publish on the internet. Step number 5 in publishing the content is, if you're going to publish this content organically, just add trending audio and a really cool caption to your piece of content. Alternatively, if you're going to launch it within ads, that's your step to do, is to A/B test it and launch your ad. Ideally, multiple variations of it that you can edit really quickly by leveraging RECHARM and how they organize all of your content. And so that way you are pretty much guaranteed to find a winning ad and a winning combination for your product. If you would like a second set of eyes on your content or your ads, feel free to book a meeting with me. We opened a division called Socially Cordial about a year ago, where we help a variety of different types of brands create amazing, engaging content, whether it be for their ads or for their organic. So we offer a free social media strategy for you in the description box below if you'd like to have one of those for your business. We talk about that, and then at the very least, you walk away with actionable steps that you can take for your business to create better content or better converting ads. If you have any questions about anything we talked about in today's video, feel free to write it in the comment box below. And with that, I'm going to wish you a lovely rest of your day, and we'll chat in the next video. Bye for now.